love this song.
Well, we're here for love, so hey, it might change.
Now you talk.
That is Angie. She's in the kitchen with Fritz, and then she asks him, is this big home his forever home? And he says, more than likely not. He's just a team of one. He don't fill this house up. I'd fill it up, just me. But he doesn't fill the house up.
Yeah, you know that I missed you. Tune in because you're sitting with your sister. Sitting with sis. So go ahead, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into it.
Y'all know normally I'm so extra out, but today we are not doing any edits because we are getting into episode 6. So you're going to get episode 4, 5, and 6 tonight. So it's going to just be some quick run-throughs, no pictures. You know what these people look like already. All right? Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into it. So it starts off, Tommy has all the fellas meet him in the vault. And that vault is so nice. It's so nice. But he has all the fellas meet him in the vault. And he just lets them know that, we got to start getting a little serious with this. He wants them to take the ladies and dig deep. Take them up under the hood. So we're going to see what goes on because now we want to push past the representative. So let's see. So as they're leaving the vault, Cisco, he's in his confessional with his shirt off, of course. And he's just saying that, he understands that he got to step his game up. He has to learn how to be more vulnerable. And so is Cisco going to be able to step it on up? I know that the men don't leave this week, but that's still something really important because the process is going to move a lot faster. So we'll see. All right, so first person who's taking over the challenge is Naeem. So he's like, you know what? What better way to show these ladies that I'm serious and to let them know who I am than to bring them down to my gym. So the scene opens up. He's in the kitchen, honey. I think he's making them some kind of smoothies or something. And Deanna comes in first. He's rubbing on her head like, I hope you're ready to sweat your edges out. And then he lets us know that he invited Fritz, Khalil. He invited Sahara, True, and of course Deanna. So I'm going to see, honey, because Deanna says she's ready for this workout. Would you be ready to work out if you was put on the spot? Would you sit it out or would you really just would you go and get into it? But anyway, I'm going to watch it and see what's going on. So Naeem lets the camera know, well, he lets us know, that he invited Deanna, Sahara, and True down because he really wants to get to know those ladies a little bit more. And he said, honestly, he's interested in getting to know True a little bit more. But as everybody's getting ready to go work out, I'm realizing, where True at? True is nowhere in sight. Girl, I know you ain't flaking on a date. Child, it was a really cute scene. So they worked out, okay? Naeem wasn't playing with him. Khalil was like, the only people who was having a really hard time was Sahara and Fritz. Child, Sahara was laid out like, please somebody check on me. Ooh. And Fritz, child, he just, he ain't in the best of shape like I thought he was. Khalil was like, look, I'm going to have to keep my bro in the gym with me. Can't let him go out like that. So that's really good because it gives you a chance to be able to see brotherhood, amongst the fellas. So I love that. Next, we go ahead over to Cam. So Cam is in charge of a date. And he's like, he seems like he's taking this process really serious, especially since he was in the bottom. He's taking in all the critiques and he's really stepping up his A game. So check you out, Cam. He is inviting over Rocky, Tay, and Hussein. So they all came to his house and they're going to have a little sippy and game night. So I'm going to watch into that. You already know when I'm going to come back and talk to you. The name of the game that they're playing is called Let's Get Personal. So the first thing was like, my favorite place to be kissed. They're like, oh, we starting off like we going there like from jump. First place to be kissed. Hussein says his neck and down there. In his pelvic region. Like his pelvis, like on his sides. You know, in that V cut. In a V cut. That's where he likes to be kissed on. Ooh, I think it's getting a little hot in her. So yeah, that was it. I mean, they're going to do a back and forth is what I'm learning as I'm watching the show. So it jumps back over to Naeem and them shot. And it is Deanna and Khalil. And they're sitting down and Naeem comes in like a great host. And he hands them over some smoothies that he made. So they're sipping. And Deanna wants to know a little bit more about Khalil because they're finding out that they have some things in common. So he lets her know that, yeah, he is from here. She asked, where did he go to school? He said he went to a boarding school, an African boarding school. And then he lets us know about the Babadoo paddle. Honey, he said that they were able to discipline him. And so they would get spanks with that paddle when they ain't do right. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. We going there, okay? Okay. Deanna looks really, really pretty. She has no makeup on. I like how her hair is looking in this scene a lot better than when I feel like she's trying to fix it up more. Like this natural curl and wave pattern is really beautiful on her. Alright, so I'm liking how the show is going. So it goes from that scene with Khalil and Deanna sitting down getting to know one another back over to the house where Hussein, Rocky, Tay, and Kim are playing the game. And Tay pulls a question. And it's not a risque question. It's a real life question. And I'm going to just let her read it out for us. So that way we can get into some of these answers. Okay?
Alright, so what has been a life-defining moment for y'all? I could say when
the question was, what has been a life-defining moment for you?
I graduated, accomplishing my dreams and my goals, you know, like, especially being an African-American woman, that's a big accomplishment to me. Thank you.
It was just the natural beauty at first, and, you know, the outfit that she came in with, Tay's so approachable. Just looking at her eyes, I definitely want to get to learn a little more about Tay.
So that was Tay's answer, and then that was Hussein and his confessional, letting us know. You know, first he was just attracted to her for her beauty. But, you know, he's starting to see that there's a person behind that. And he's very interested in getting to know her. It was the next couple answers that did it for me. So, Rocky is going to speak next. Go ahead, Rocky. Tell us, girl.
Oh, boy. A life-defining moment for me. This may not be an up one. It's going to be a down one. I'm sorry.
No.
It is.
Okay.
It is. But I was in my 20s. Lost my job. And at that point, since I didn't have a job, I went to the streets and I started selling drugs. And that just made me realize what I didn't want out of life and how you should always be humble and always be grateful for what you do have because it can just take like that.
I definitely appreciate Rocky opening up. Rocky's always been a real person, and that's why I like her. She's just super authentic. All right, good person.
Did you hear that? What was a life-defining moment for you? Rocky says, you know, mine is not an up moment, it's actually a down moment. 20 years old, you know, she lost her job. She did what she felt that she had to do. And it wasn't necessarily the best decision, but it was a decision that she made nonetheless. And I appreciate her for being bold enough to be vulnerable in her truth and to share that. Because that definitely can be a situation that can hopefully change things around for you, you know? So, okay, Rocky girl. I'm clapping it up for you. So next, Cam says, oh, we're going there with it. So Cam is getting ready to speak. Go, baby.
I guess.
Yeah, get personal.
My life-defining moment has a lot to do with my mental health. I used to be like a depressed ass person. I always was just on my own and I had to make it work. I was on food stamps. I was struggling. Just didn't feel like I wanted to be here anymore, to be honest with you. So,
Your worth.
yeah, no self-worth. None of these kept popping in my head like I can't go because of her.
Keep her there.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, what do I got to do to get better?
Right.
like changed my mindset. And honestly, I'm a way happier person than what I was. That's probably the most life-defining thing, possibly because that literally involved my life.
That's great for you to just share with us. So, like, we appreciate you saying, I don't give you no help.
It's not easy to let people into your personal life.
This is a good game.
Post something personal.
So I'm feeling good about everything. The game allowed me to have the chance to open up, take Tay's advice, and to break down a few walls and really let people in.
Cheers.
To getting personal.
Getting personal to finding love.
There you go.
Cam, I am so glad that you stayed there. You found something to hone in and focus on. I'm so glad and I'm so grateful that you had a sweet little niece that meant the world to you, you know, for you to figure out I deserve to fight one more day for her. And you appear to be in a much better space, and I'm so proud for you. So this is me giving you all these thumbs up. I'm clapping it up for you. I'm so very proud of you. And what a way to get vulnerable. So that's not a trauma dump. It's not a trauma dump. That's just, you know, being vulnerable. To be a man, especially a black man in today's climate, sharing that, you know, I had a low point. This brother was on food stamps. But when he said it, he didn't say that to a room that fell silent. You know, even if people didn't say actual words, some people were nodding their head like, yeah, Hussein said, I get it, man. So that's camaraderie, and that's brotherhood, and that's letting you know, and even letting Hussein know. We didn't see him share anything. Maybe he didn't have anything to share. Maybe he did, and it was really deep. Maybe it wasn't deep at all, and so production cut it out. I don't know. But I love how the fellas seem to be supporting one another this season. And just letting your brother know, you know, he's not by himself. He's not alone. So that was really, really beautiful. And then Tay reached over and she just gave him a really big hug. So, you know, I feel like I wish that we would embrace one another a little bit more. And once we can give ourselves grace, then we could pass on that same grace to others. So just praying, you know, just praying for the people. Cam, you look like you're doing amazing. Your home is beautiful. And I like that bow. Ooh, while we back at Naeem's place. Why is True just now walking in and talking about something? What's up? What's up? What's up? She's smiling. Honey, she got her crossbody bag on. She got her black on. She got a black hat with her workout gear. And I'm just gonna hit play.
Where you been?
Sorry, work call. I was definitely looking forward to seeing Naeem, but I was a little late. Happy Friday.
It's Friday?
It is.
I lost track of time. I was like...
But I came right on time. Right on time to figure out what was going on and why I haven't heard from him.
What took you so long?
I told you word.
Oh, okay.
Are you not understanding?
I was like, damn, I was looking forward to working out with you.
Aww. So how long was the circuit?
How long was you late?
Naeem, you gotta let it go. I'm here now, and we're here.
Okay.
So, I really haven't heard from you.
As far as what, today?
As far as I gave you my number, we
You gave me the Google Doc.
Naeem, hush. He gonna get mad about the Google Doc number. Girl, what's your name? True. Why do you seem so confrontational? You're the one who had therapy. Why do you seem so confrontational? Why do you keep coming at this man like that? So she's smiling when she's saying these things to him, which lets me know that it's like it gives it like a condescending tone to it. He's asking you a question. You're like, well, how long was the circuit? He said, well, how late were you? Because literally, we're just now sitting down. He went ahead and he made smoothies for everyone. He gave it to, maybe shakes. They probably were shakes. Anyway, he made shakes for everyone. He gave it to them. People done broke off and started having their individual scene. You're the person that he's supposed to be getting to know it, and you ain't nowhere to be found. She's like, well, I'm here. Like, oh well. I'm here right on time to get to know why you ain't been reaching out to me. How come you can't show up for people? So if your answer as to why you're late is because of work, then let it just be because of work. You came in and you ready to start going at him about why you ain't been hearing from him. This man was excited to see you and do this whole process with you. Girl, shut up. Go ahead, Naeem, because now you want to get on my nerves.
Why did you give me a fake number?
Nobody gave you a fake number.
What was that?
So
That
we're
was
not
a
gonna
business
speak about
number?
that.
Show up late to wave and we didn't really get a chance to connect. And you're asking me why didn't I use your number? Which I did, and it wasn't the real one. Yeah, you gave me a Google Doc number. I did call you.
So what does that have to do with the fact that I still don't receive texts, phone calls, or anything?
When I called you the other day, you gave me 3 questions.
Yes, because I could not talk.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
But then you read it and you have not responded.
He said, when I called you the other day, she said, how come you don't call me, right? That would insinuate that he does not call at all. She said, why you don't call me? He said, well, when I called you the other day, so he does call. When I called you the other day, you sent me to voicemail, and then you hit me with 3 question marks. She said, yeah, because I was busy.
Oh, you.
So what does that have to do with the fact that I still don't receive texts, phone calls, or anything?
When I called you the other day, you gave me 3 questions.
Yes, because I cannot talk.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
But then you read it and you have not responded to me.
He read it, but he ain't responded to you since. What is he supposed to respond to 3 question marks? What is the response that he's supposed to give? Pardon me. What is the response that he's supposed to give to 3 question marks? And that's why I be saying, it feel like you just want to find some reason to fight with this man. True.
Because I didn't know what to respond on 3 question marks. That's your way of communicating.
I know a lot of entrepreneurs that have several phones and several phone numbers. He's had my...
Shut up. While she's saying that, not while she's sitting here having her one-on-one, while she's sitting there with him and he's asking this question, his face is like this because he's getting frustrated and she's just sitting there smiling. You're getting off on getting him upset. What is going on with you, girl? You sick. Finish lying to us.
Number for a couple of weeks and he never used it. The reality is, fake number, real number, you still...
How he never used it when you said that he called you but you was busy. So how did he never use it when he called you? And you responded with 3 question marks because you was busy. Girl.
Contact. I did. So it does not matter. So you're using that as an excuse and it's really corny.
She said using that as an excuse and it's really corny. He looks confused. And in the mid, while I'm looking confused, why her phone started ringing? Is she about to answer it?
Is that the real or the fake phone?
It was time for me to exit stage left. I'm looking forward to an opportunity to meet one of these guys I'm actually interested in.
I hope they send you home. She just pissed me off. So you just came to sit down for a few minutes, and instead of answering the question as to why you were late, and you did say you was late because you was working. Okay, that's your answer and sin. You wanted to start picking a fight with him, disturb the atmosphere, and then leave. Business owner to business owner to business owner. And I'm saying that because she says she's an entrepreneur, right? As is Naeem. You're inside of his establishment, putting up all this negative energy. Girl, you're not invited to my space to just have your negative energy just be all up in my space. Girl, bye. You don't even respect this man's space. You don't respect him. All you want to do is sit here and pick a fight. Do you feel like your way of flirting is by picking and fighting? Is that how you flirt? That's crazy. That's crazy. I think we're getting into a commercial break, so just give me a second. Let me get this all together and I'll be back. What is going on with these females? So I was right. It was a commercial break. We come back from a commercial and it comes back into Naeem's space. And it is just when Sahara and Fritz were having their sit down. So Sahara's like, oh, I'm so sore from the workout. Fritz is like, oh, you're sore. Let me help you. And she's like, where are you sore? She said, my neck, my neck. Fritz starts massaging her shoulder. She's like, yeah, right there. Then she says, yeah, because hold on, wait. Pushes him over to something. We need to talk. What is going on with these females? Are you okay? Child, let me let you hear it with me, because, well, I need to see this scene some more.
How you neck there?
My neck hurt. I'm serious.
Let me see.
Right here. I appreciate it. Oh, because I got to ask you a few questions, so don't get up off me, Benefit. Get up off me. Unhand me, sir, because I need to
ask me some questions.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Fritz. I just don't like the way he be texting me. Like, he texts me like, hey, friend. And it's like, hey, friend. Like, he should be texting, hey, boo. Hey, honey. I don't know. Hey, friend is giving friend zone. We text, but
we do text.
I feel like you was giving me, like, copied and paste responses.
There's a lot of miscommunication in text.
No. The day before I asked you how was your day, you responded in 3 different text messages, right?
Yeah, I remember that.
So that next day, I asked you, how was your day?
Yep.
And you sent me the exact same thing. I'm doing all 3 of them.
I'm consistent.
I hear you. So, what Sahara is saying is she's trying to figure out if she's friend zone, right? She says that she's reached out to Fritz and asked him, like, how's your day? And he'll give her a 3-point response. And that'll be that. And then she'll reach back out the next time and he'll give her the same 3-point response. So she's like, is there no effort? What's going on? I hear you. But the very beginning, when your neck and your shoulders was hurting and he was giving you a massage trying to help you, and then you shunned him off and said, get off of me. And then that's where you lost him. Because I would have got my massage. And while he was massaging me, even if you wanted to pick that to be the time where you confronted Fritz, when I was getting my massage, I'd be like, why I'll be hearing from you? Oh, you're so strong. I like your hands. I feel so good right there. Oh, you just take such good care of me. Is it because I'm here? Oh, get right there. Type situation. Because I'm going to get my massage. And, and let him be like, no, I'm here for you. Oh, because I be feeling so, it just feels so disconnected when we text. Does texting work for you? Nah, texting really ain't the best for me. I like to talk better. Oh, okay. So let's figure out, how we can get to talking. What's the best way to communicate with you? I would be figuring that out. And then after you brought this up in a non-confrontational way, because you're not wrong for bringing up how you feeling, it's your delivery, sis. It's the delivery. Because I'd be darned if I'm sitting here and I'm helping you, and then you spaz out in the middle of helping me and then want to sit here and tell me about some other stuff. My ears is closed. You just sitting here being animated, and I'm just like, and you just sound like the Peanuts, So I don't know. I think you lost them, and I think that's like right there. And I think that be what it be. Why the guys ain't really feeling you like that?
It's a consistency. You know what? I like consistency.
Sahara's energy and personality is a lot.
And then you be texting me.
Fritz just said Sahara's personality and her energy is a lot. Didn't I just say that?
Like, and I'm like, is this?
I can't do that.
What is that? What is that?
It's aggressive, rambunctious.
Text me something nice. You're giving me friend zone. I want to hear you back, and that's not where I want to be.
It's excessive, loud, but authentic, raw, and unfiltered.
Like tonight, can I get like a nice
I got you.
text? Send a heart eye. Send a smile. They got this emoji. They got that. When you think about me, send me that, and I know we. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm really learning how you think now.
So what's up?
He said, I'm really learning how you think now. While he falls back into a knee stretch. I don't know. He was stretching his knee, honey, and he fell back. So now, what's her name? True. Child, she over here come talk to Khalil. And I'm gonna need a minute to just catch my breath. But yeah, Sahara, I just feel like that's it, boo. You be giving all this. It's like you be giving this, but you be wanting to be like, baby, you know, you want to be baby, but you give off thug. You give off thug like Angie. You give off, if you don't answer this how I want you to answer it, I'm gonna beat you up. And that's not romantic, you know? Like, you came with the bonbons in your head to give, you know, tootsie whoopsie, but then you giving off, you know, put your jukes up. It don't work. It's not working out for you, boo. And I know you want him to, you know, reach out to you and talk to you a bit different, but we have to behave the way that we want the people to treat us. It just you lead by example. Okay? So nobody treat me right like that. I be getting hard eyes, okay? Do you see my face, child? True. It's something about her. Let's I want you to hear this, and then I'm gonna give my critique. Okay? Okay. Hold on.
What's
going on?
This is True and Khalil.
That's what my thing was brunch. I definitely, was intrigued. I think we had a really good conversation.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Good talk.
So, how's the process been going for you so far?
I
Are you
definitely
enjoying it?
wouldn't date 10 guys at once.
Yeah.
She wouldn't date 10 guys out.
I'm gonna tell you, it's definitely difficult. You know what I mean? Trying to like juggle that, like it's something I've never done it either. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's
hard.
It's tough. But having these conversations, like, I feel like I'm really dating with intention now.
I'm the same. I'm
Okay.
very intentional.
Yeah.
And like my questions and everything. That's
Yeah.
why some of the guys were just like, "Oh, wow, True's not playing." Like,
Ain't no wrong with
I'm
that.
not.
Because there's
I'm
certain stuff that you need to know. You know what I
Right.
mean? So, you got kids?
not yet. I'm gonna have kids with my husband.
Okay. How many do you think you want?
As many as he wants.
Okay. All right.
I mean, let's do this.
Word. How old are y'all? Thanks.
I'm definitely a grown woman.
Okay.
Definitely the growns. But
But that's a very easy question to answer. And we here to get to know each other, and I figured a bit of information like that is just an easy response.
I'm sure you're in the growns too.
The groans. She said, I mean, the question was, Khalil asked her, how old are you? And then we got, I mean, I'm grown. I'm a grown woman. You know, I'm grown. I think you're in the groans too. How old are you?
Grown,
Yes, we're in the mid.
Okay.
The mid grown.
You ain't gonna tell me?
The mid-groans. The mid-groans.
We gonna get to the bottom. We gonna-
Yeah.
I don't know what she was trying to hide or why she felt uncomfortable saying her age, but it was definitely a red flag for sure. Yeah. I don't hear that often.
This fool is sitting here like, True. Are you okay? Why can't you answer a question? How old are you? It's good. There's something wrong with you, girl. So then we are done with that scene. So then we see Cam. He is walking up to a pub and he is saying that he is there to meet Rose. You know, he says that they have a connection, but we know that Rose put him in her bottom. But anyway, he says that, you know, they have a connection and he really wants to get to know her more. So that's where I am right now. So they're sitting down. They just finished hugging. They are grinning. She's saying, you know, oh my God, like he's smiling so hard. It seems like he's really happy to see me. He's like as excited to see me as I am to see him. So was he just in your bottom that day? But you know, now that you're seeing him, you realize like I might be feeling him a little bit. Cam is cheesing. He's cheesing so hard. He's so happy to see Rose. To the point where Rose has no choice but to just sit here and smile. So they're just smiling. The waitress comes over. She asks, you know, what can I get you? Rose said, I'm going to have one of your salads. What salad? We don't know, but she's going to have one of them. And Cam, he orders the oysters. And Rose is like, that's an aphrodisiac. He like, how you know? They cack. And that's what I'm seeing so far.
Because I do my homework.
Oh, she do her homework.
Quality do you need in a partner?
Stability, for sure. Communication. The trust is big. I've been cheated on by every man I've been with.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't lose hope. I don't lose faith because I understand you gotta keep getting off and dust yourself off and try again. Sometimes you gotta dig to that garbage to find your diamond.
So, like, what pulls you through that?
I don't believe in giving up.
Okay.
I believe in my happily ever after. And I also don't believe that every person is the same.
Okay.
I am not the woman or type to make anybody pay for what my past relationships has done. That's just not me. Each time my heart gets broken, I just sew it back up and I live to fight another day. Oh, thank you.
So Rose lets us know that she was cheated on by every partner that she's had in each one of her relationships prior. And Cam is like, oh. He is taken aback. And the same thing that I am going to say to her in this instance, because this is, I know you're probably going to be like, well, why would you say to her not to share her information, but you were clapping for Rocky, you know, a moment ago. I was clapping for Rocky a moment ago for being vulnerable because they were in a game where you had to be truthful. As I told Rocky in a prior episode, you know, some things are not these people's business. You know, Rocky was saying how all the chocolate men, I think she was telling Cam, all the chocolate men had hurt her in the past and she has a tummy ache. Same thing for Rose, letting Cam, this man who's interested in having you and being with you and knowing you, letting him know that all the men in your past have cheated on you. That's none of his business. And that's where that differs. It's one thing in the game where this is the objective of the game, to be honest and to be vulnerable, versus in this moment. I just feel like that's not his business because it lets people know, even if that wasn't their plan to cheat on you, it kind of puts that in their head like, well, everybody does it. Like, she's used to it. You know, you probably took the people back. Definitely don't tell them that you took the person back after they've done it. But I just feel like, yeah, that changes the trajectory of things. In that sense, it's nobody's business. So the food comes out.
Can I be honest?
You don't like oysters?
It looks like a vagina.
Well, maybe that's why I like it so much. I was about to say, I wonder why I eat so many oysters.
I love that for you. So I know you're not a religious man, but we also just have to give thanks and be grateful. Okay?
For sure.
Are you open to that?
We can always practice gratitude.
Absolutely. So for me, I pray before I indulge in anything. So I know this spirituality thing has been a little constant back and forth between Cam and I. I pray that you bless the hands to prepare this meal and bless the bellies to receive it. Amen. Short, sweet.
Rose, you lost me right there. You know that this is against his belief, and he has his reasons why he does not deal with spirituality and religion. And you've heard that. That's the reason that he was in your bottom, because of that, right? And I told you that you were entitled to feeling that way. Why would you sit here and make this man, who you know is so into you, hold hands with you while you went into prayer? Now, I believe in God. I love God. But I would never sit here knowing how another person feels and what their beliefs are and be like, well, let's do this anyway. Like, and label it gratitude. You didn't say we're giving gratitude. You grabbed his hands, made him bow his head, and then you went into prayer. I'm over here, I got indigestion. This girl is making me gassy. You go into prayer while holding this man's hand. How I understand it and believe it, when two or more come together, touch and agree in my name, so I'm present. So you're bringing God in a situation where the two of y'all are not on one accord, but y'all are touching. And he says amen at the end because you say amen. It's like a peer pressure. It's like you just bullied him. I don't like that. I've been with people, or not with them, but like in the same dining experience or whatever, with people who don't pray. And you know what? I do. So I'm going to bow my head and I'm going to say my own prayer for myself. That's how you have respect within these situations. Not trying to make this person conform to your belief because it makes you feel better. Because how does Cam feel? Has anyone asked the question? Does anyone care how Cam feels? I don't like that. I just feel like respect, it goes both ways. And it's not, well, this is, God is an amazing thing. Yes, God is amazing. But that's how you feel. That's not how he feels. And maybe he will. But you just put, that could be very damaging. And I don't think that people understand that. Yeah. I don't like that.
I receive it. Amen. Short, sweet, to the point, right? Can you get down with that?
I can get down with that.
Okay. So by me praying, and he, actually acknowledged it. He took the time to pray with me and sealed it. I was like, all right, I see you. You got my back a little bit.
You're your own person. Like, I don't want to change your viewpoint. I don't want to change who you are as a person. Because if I fall for you, I'm falling for you.
Right.
Which is my mom.
No, I'm just.
But no, I never want to change you. I want you to be authentically you.
Yeah.
Because that's why I'm here.
I definitely see me and Rose lives blending almost perfectly. Like, she's definitely a woman that I want to pursue.
All right, enough with y'all singing. So she knows after she's asking him basically, will he conform? And he's just like, yes, because he's just so enamored with Rose, and he really, really, really likes Rose. I feel like that's abusive, Rose. And you may not feel it because you may see like it's not violent, but he just finished saying that he does not want to change you. But yet and still, you're doing things to change him. I really wish people would step outside of themselves for a moment to just see like the bigger picture. But I know that people won't. My mom tells me that all the time. You're a little bit different. People aren't like that. People aren't like you. So I just feel like it'll be so much better for everybody. This world could be just so amazing. But a lot of people just feel like everything revolves around them. That was not cool. Rose did not like it. Other than that, it was a beautiful scene. But how beautiful was the scene, after you just violated this man? His rights and his beliefs. To make it fit yours. So that way he got your back. Oh, you got my back. You don't have his. Okay. Hope you see this, Cam. She ain't got yours. Alright, so now we're coming into the next scene. And we are at Fritz's house. Whoop, whoop. We at Fritz's home. And he's having a pool party. He invited over Naeem, Eddie, Cisco, and of course himself. So that's the 4 guys. And then for the ladies, Shanice is there looking good. Shanice is there, Coley is there, Angie is there, and Kiara is there. And Kiara looks really good too. But yeah, so Eddie is over there on the grill. He is grilling up some turkey burgers. Coley's like, yes, I would like some. Naeem eye about to pop out of his head. His head about to explode. Cause Shanice is, honey, looking good to her. Okay, she is looking amazing. She has on like this sheer outfit. I think it's like a cover up for her bikini, but that body is just sickening up underneath it. And she got some heels on. Like I said, these girls ain't coming to play with you. They are applying that pressure, and the guys are crumbling, honey. So Eddie's thing with Coley is that she looks like a model. So I feel like that's just his thing. Every time I see them two together, he always talks about, oh, we look good together. So he's hugging her, talking about they look good together. And then we go over to the scene where it is Shanice and Cisco. And I feel like, okay, Shanice, you know. Oh, and I told Afia her outfit is not sheer, it's snake print, and so the brown in the fit is just so happens to be the same exact brown as her skin, so that's what made it look like it was sheer. But now my girl is fully covered. Okay, she is fully covered. She looks really good. This is Eddie and Coley. We look together real good.
Is this your forever home or?
Oh no, it's a temporary situation.
Why is it temporary? It's gorgeous here.
I'm a team of 1, so I really don't fill up this home.
Well, we're here for love, so
Hey,
it might change.
Now you talk.
That is Angie. She's in the kitchen with Fritz, and then she asks him, you know, is this big home his forever home? And he says, more than likely not. He's just a team of 1. He don't fill this house up. I'd fill it up. Just me. But he doesn't fill the house up. And she's like, you know, you're in this process to find love. Like, that could all change. So, that was cute. And then we go over to the scene that I want.
Okay.
This is Shanice.
I think, like,
and
laughter
Cisco.
is so important. Somebody who is loyal, who appreciates being loved and supported. I believe having like a really good connection with someone is also spiritual. You have to be able to cover each other, pray for each other, pray together. And that's what I believe in. So like, I just want to know, where do you stand?
Same, like, I definitely believe in the higher power. I pray every day. That moment, I'm like, man, like, Shawnee's a beautiful woman that I can possibly see myself with. Definitely enjoyed having the conversation and knowing that side of her as well. I don't want to be like, your answer is my answer, but like, they coincide.
Shanice. Okay, girl. I like that answer. So I'm gonna keep watching, and I'll tell y'all anything that like stands out or like important. So then the next scene was just Eddie out there on the grill. He just finished the burgers. Now he had some hot dogs on the grill, and Angie was his co-pilot, and he was just saying how Angie was really like showing off her wifely duties, like she really held him down. Whereas Coley, she was just standing there, you know, looking good. But Angie was in that kitchen. She was getting stuff together. She would bring it out. So all he had to do was put it on the grill. And whenever he was done, she'd take stuff. So, you know, like a real teammate. So that was really, you know, that really stood out to Eddie. Then next, I see Miss Shanice. and she's standing next to Fritz, and she got this big bubble, like the bubble wand. And honey, she is blowing bubbles about how fun this is, and Fritz is just giggling. So let me get into this scene, and I'll tell you guys about it in a minute. Child, Fritz is like, I want to get in the pool, but he don't want to get in by himself. So Shanice has on a one-piece. It's a one-piece outfit, honey, and she's standing next to him, and he's like, I'm gonna pull you in the pool. She's like, no, don't pull me in. He puts his arms around her, and he just falls back into that water. Honey, they both go in. Somebody took off their shirt. They jump in. So now people are in the pool. Next thing you know, Angie is on top of Cisco's shoulders, and Shanice is on top of Fritz's shoulders. And just listen to this.
It's very important.
So right this very second, Shanice is on Cisco's shoulders. I mean, I'm lying. Shanice is on Fritz's shoulders, and Angie's on Cisco's shoulders. Why do we see them going like this? Why Shanice say, ah, and start going back? And I thought Angie pushed her because Angie's hands is like this. Cisco pushed Shanice right in the abdomen. He said, oh, get out. Knocked them over. He said, we don't play fair over here. We ain't losing.
I don't even know what the name of the game was. I just know that I had Angie on my shoulders and she's supposed to knock down Shanice. I'm like, listen, man, I'm knocking everybody down. I'm too competitive, and I'm definitely not trying to lose to no Fritz.
Cisco said he wasn't losing to no Fritz. Oh, my Lord. Honey, everybody is jumping in. Uh-oh. Eddie is popping champagne.
Nice. Everyone's just
What's
tight
Angie
knit,
talking?
getting along. I love it.
Eddie just took Angie and slammed her in the water. All right, let me watch them out. All right, so now we are into the next scene, and this is going to be Fritz speaking with Coley.
I feel good. How are you feeling?
I actually feel all right. So, now to make it weird, like, where do we actually stand?
So I was doing my due diligence, and I looked at your, like, Instagram, and I saw you were following hashtags about, like, poly life. And, like, me personally, I'm looking for a monogamous relationship. Felt weird knowing that Fritz is following poly influencers on Instagram. I'm looking for a monogamous relationship, so I need to get some clarity on how we're going to handle this.
Oh, so you think that reflects what I actually believe in?
I mean, I just don't know why else following that.
I follow that out of curiosity. I'm curious. But no, I wouldn't actually engage in that. I was a little taken back when she asked me about that poly thing. Judging somebody based on hashtags is a bit of a reach. I follow NASA. I've never been to space. I follow chefs. I don't cook. So yes, I follow poly. I don't poly. Get your head out the gutter. I couldn't even pull that off.
Not get your head out the gutter.
I'm glad we talked because this is ready to love, not ready to love everybody.
No. That would never happen.
Oh. Coley got some sense right there. She said, this is ready to love, not ready to love everybody. That fool said, oh. We got a commercial break. Let me come back. All right, so then the show comes back on, and everybody is in the kitchen, it looks like. And Shanice puts Kiera on the spot. She's like, we're talking about love, but what about you? So, boop, let's hear it. Go, girls.
What you want to know? What's your story? Like, you have 2 kids, you're working, you're gorgeous, but I don't really know what's behind all that.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of happy to, be at this point. I was in a relationship with someone that I was with since we were teenagers, and we have 2 kids together. He was like a pro boxer. Like, I literally thought we were going to be married, but he did cheat. I was hurt, and I took him back. I just couldn't let go. But then he went to jail.
He got sentenced to a very long time in jail. And I think that that was like a sign from God, like, you couldn't do it on your own. So I kind of did it for you. My children's father, he is currently incarcerated. He will be coming home soon, but right now, it is just me taking care of the kids. It's been 6 years.
Oh, good.
So
how you feeling now?
I'm good now. It was just like a whole big drama-filled part of my life that I would never ever want to go back to. But me and my son's father are in a good space. He respects me. I respect him. We're just really just in it for the children. I did the work and I really had to be by myself. And I was sad and I was crying and I was depressed. I prayed my way through it.
It's hard.
Oh. So that's Kiara's spill. So she wasn't able to leave on her own, so she feels like God allowed for her children's father to go and get some time where he had to sit down, so that way she had to be on her own to get her away from him. But I just wonder, what about when he comes home? Will these feelings, rekindle when you see him? Do you feel like you really grew past this? Do you think that's probably best that you find yourself someone before, so that way you're into them so you don't go back? Just curious. But this is the thing that took me and blew my week backwards. It's Naeem. Listen.
A single mother, let alone an African American mother. And I have a real soft spot for that. Me being adopted, certain things I've been through. So I see that fits in with me being a father, but just seeing things through. Very attractive.
So I'm trying.
What are you talking about? What is she talking about? By her being a single mother. Naeem, you have 3 baby mamas. You have 5 children. You're not with any of those women. So you created 3 households, single parent households. I feel like that just coincides with me being a father. What are you talking about? Or is it because she's an African American woman? Are your children's mothers not African American? Like, what are you talking about? And that coincides with you growing up. Okay. 9. Okay. Because what are you talking about? You got a soft spot for single mothers. You've created 3 single mothers. Whatever. Let me see what this is about. So that scene just ends with Kiara saying that she's just allowing love to find her. Next scene, we see Eddie and Angie, and they're sitting down. And it's a little cute.
And Billy.
I enjoyed the pool party.
It was nice. You had a good time?
I played dumb.
You tried to dunk me. Fake dunk me.
I was being nice. I was being nice. I didn't want to take it, too hard on you.
Okay.
I like Angie, she stepped it up, but she just gave a real partnership vibe. That's something that's big to me. So, yeah, shout out to you, Angie. Just know I'm paying attention. I see you, baby. I love how you were, being that partner with a real. Yeah, I think that spoke a lot. Really? I think it got elevated the connection, made things a little bit more deeper.
Okay, I feel the same way. I mean, it was natural.
That's important to me.
I'm happy that's important to you.
Yeah.
That's important to me.
Eddie, oh my God.
I'm happy our connection is growing because I'm feeling the same way about him as well. It's really nice to have that confirmation and reassurance. Every time I see you, I'm like, oh my God, we gotta do this again. We gotta do this
That
again.
just keeps getting better and better and better.
Yeah, it do.
Yeah.
Honey, that scene ended with Angie rubbing that on Eddie chest. She said, "That's my boo." That's really cute. So Eddie and Coley might be like aesthetically more put together, but honestly, Angie's a really beautiful woman, and I just feel like that's a little more valuable relationship because Coley, she's just standing around you being cute. Angie's actually like showing you that I got your back. Like, she's doing things with and for you, like things that you need assistance with without you even asking. She just shows up. So I'm really liking that. And I'm glad that that got his antennas up. So next scene, it looks like Coley is walking in somewhere. I'm gonna get into it and then we're gonna chat. All right, so it was Coley walking in, and she met up with Jay. And Jay was the one that Kiera was saying was her man. Ciao. Jay said that he was really excited to see Coley. Coley says she's really happy to see Jay. Her day is so much better because she gets to hang out with Jay. And they are miniature golfing. Coley says, that's my jam. And, honey, she starts swinging. And that girl is getting these balls into the hole. So golfing just might be her jam. So she and Jay, they are enjoying themselves. They're having a really good time. I like that for them. And then Jay, he sits her down. He's like, I got a surprise for you. She's like, I love surprises. So Jay sits her down and he goes off and he gets them some ice cream. Isn't that so cute? But while he walks away, his confessional plays, and he said that he thought that Coley was just like a rich daddy's girl. Like, he would normally not go for her. But since he's had a chance to get to know her, he's actually liking Coley. And he would like to see where this can go. So, look at you, girl. Okay. So, Jay said that he loved seeing Coley in her golf attire. He asked her some very adult-based questions. And she says that, adult time is very important to her. So, she doesn't spend adult time with just anybody. It has to be someone that is special. And that's something that he can get down on. So yeah, he's all smiles. Oh yeah, and also Coley said that normally she wouldn't go for a guy that has children, but since she's been in this process, she's noticed that she feels more secure and more safe when she's dealing with a man that has children, opposed to a guy who does not. So, isn't that something you can learn? All right, so we come back in, and the men are coming into the vault. So I can sit down and chat with Tommy. So you know what that means. Somebody is going home. So let's find out what's going home. So like I said, the guys are sitting down, and so first Tommy wants to know, who are you feeling? He asked Naeem, who are you feeling? And he said, Kiera. He said, something about her being a single mom. They have that connection. He's a father, she's a mother. And, their conversation has really been growing, and he likes them a little hood. So, Kiera, she's giving him, like, almost some of everything that he needs. And he's really liking her. So, I'm going to find out who Khalil is feeling. Khalil says he is attracted to D. He says she's attractive, and not only that, but he also respects what she does in her everyday life, because she's a firewoman. So he respects that, and so that's a really big thing for him. So, okay, Deanna. Jay says that he's really enjoying spending his time with Coley, because she want to drink, she want to do all these different things, but you got to bring that out of her. And he said, but Kiera is still at the top of his list. Okay, Kiera, girl. Hussein lets us know that he is really feeling Tay. He says she's a pretty girl. Tommy says, what do you mean that she's a pretty girl? He says she's just wholesome. He can sit down and they can go and have really deep conversations. She's somebody who's fun that he can spend time with. She kind of covers all the bases. Honey, Cisco's face it. Then Cisco lets us know he has a really deep connection with Tay, but he was still talking, and I had to cut him off. So let him tell me some more stuff. Cam says that Rose is who he is really feeling. He said that she is soft, she's attentive, and she's everything that he could want in a woman. So, okay, Rose. Now we're gonna find out who the guy's not really feeling. Let me tell you in a minute. Oops, I cut it off too soon. So Fritz. He said that he had invited everybody over to his home, and he is really connected to Shanice. He said that she is Not only is she gorgeous, he said that she's maternal, and he could tell that she's really ready to have a man in her life. Eddie said that he's feeling Angie. He said the more that he spends time with her, the more he's really, really liking her. He said, you know, she's like his friend. He's attracted to her. He feels like they could even play fight. That they could go ahead and just have like a game night. Things like that. So he's feeling really connected to Miss Angie. Now we find out who they not feeling. Honey, Fritz says Kiera. She got a baby daddy. He doing time up north. He getting ready to come out soon. Fritz said, I'm not holding that against her, but I just know that I can get my way up out of there. He ain't want nothing to do with that. Her and her baby daddy drama, he ain't interested. So I want y'all to hear what Naeem had to say. Naeem, who you not feeling? Tell us.
I'm gonna say True because True came late to the workout. I wanted to get to know you. You said you wanted to get to know me. You should have probably been here on time. But then she said, hey, I gave you my phone number. You didn't use it. And I said, hey, you gave me a fake number. You gave me like a Google Doc number. You know what number? You know, for business purposes, a lot of people use it. I don't think you want to give me a fake number. She knew what she was doing when she gave you this. Yeah, she knew what she was doing. She was very aware of it.
I actually had a decent conversation with True. I was connecting with her, but the only thing that threw me off, I asked her age, and she just didn't want to tell me. She literally said, yeah, we're around the middle age. I said, wait, like, you know, what's your age? Like, if we're here to get to know each other, like, at some point, I'm going to find out anyway. Yeah, it rubbed me the wrong way.
And I think right there, trying to find the truth through True is hard right now.
Trying to find the truth through True.
You can't get the truth out of the truth.
Cam.
I'm not connecting with D.
We know why he ain't connecting with D. Child, that was Naeem, followed up by Khalil. Khalil said, you know, she withholds information. But then that's kind of what Naeem is saying too. If he said that she gave a fake number. I don't know, girl. Jay said he not feeling Shanice, but only because he just feels like he is too immature for her. He says he likes to have fun, and to him, Shanice is more serious, so he's not feeling her for that reason, which isn't any slight to her. But the rest of the guys was saying that they ain't feeling Sahara. They said that attitude, girl, you just be doing too much. They said that they need you to be softer. Fritz said that, you know, you kind of like a loose cannon. He don't know that he could trust you to be around his family without you popping off, because you're going to say exactly how you feel. There is no filter. He needs you to have a little bit more decorum. I was just like, ooh. I mean, I get it. Even Khalil, he said he wished that you were softer. You know? Girl. But I'm going to find out who's leaving. I'm going to let you know. This video made me really happy. Because the other one was 2 hours. And we doing really good. But let me find out who's leaving, okay? Ooh, Sahara walking up to me. Kim.
Look amazing.
How are you?
Child, Sahara came and sat down with Kim, and she did Sahara. She gonna be her. That's one thing she gonna do. She gonna be her. But True started coming in, and she walks in, and she's gonna sit down with Khalil. So it's between True and Sahara. Let me see. All right, so Kim just let Sahara know she's still ready to love, which means, True, is it you who's going home?
So we decided
That I'm not ready to love.
she's not ready.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully it's no,
Is that food for me?
I don't know.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
Shout out to the guys that you know, felt this way.
Yeah.
That couldn't communicate it.
So it was some sort of
This is
confusion.
one conversation from one person. He's like a little cancer. He went and he spread and he got in your head.
Naeem wasn't the only person that picked you act up.
Yeah,
Obviously, you already know that.
yeah.
Like, we asked the guys, nobody.
There's women that are older than me. Cannot wait to see how everything plays out. God bless. Peace and love. I don't let people get the best of me. I'm loyal. I have great communication skills. I don't come with any baggage. I'm smart. I can continue.
Take a little chairs. You want chairs? Mm. All right.
I'm gonna sit.
No, you're
Have
gonna
another
sit, bro?
drink. And though these men didn't see it, I am ready to love.
Bye, girl. Child, True is gone. Bye, girl. So she has good communication skills. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You probably have the skills to communicate effectively, but you do not. You do not practice them at all. But yeah, that was it for season 10, episode 4, the Poly Pool Party. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get into episode 5 next. So you're going to see me with the same fit on. I just want to get this cranked out because episode 6 comes on tonight and I want to be caught up. All right. So I will see you. So you'll see me. You know how it works. I'll be in the next one. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm still debating on if I'm going to even add people's pictures because I don't even want the editing to take so long. But I'll figure that out. You'll see when you watch this back. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below and let me know how you enjoyed today's episode. And we did it in 1 hour and 7 minutes or 6 minutes, something like that. Because 2 hours and 10, woo. But yeah, I'll see you in the next season.
And it looks like we're going to wrap this up. Thanks for sitting with me. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you think of today's show. And like, share, and subscribe. See you next time. Well, in the next one. Well, you'll see me. You know what I mean.